Well, it is day 8 of the Afrobasket Under 18 2024 edition hosted in South Africa by the University of Pretoria. 4 teams find themselves in the ladies division, have already qualified to these quarterfinals as we draw closer and closer to these playoffs. It is Mali who take on Morocco in this Group B final clash encounter. Mali, the defending champs and last 5-time champions of the Under 18 Afrobasket, will look to continue to go into these quarterfinals with a clean sheet, as Morocco find themselves in a position of having to win this game in order to qualify for the quarterfinals. Well, it's a big game, this for Morocco, as well as Rwanda and Angola, who sit and await their fate, both finishing third in their respective groups.
Please remain standing for the national anthem of Mali.
Just having a look at our referees. From Egypt, Aya Ahmed. From Senegal, Henry Garou. Well, it is the ladies' Group B final game. Morocco will be taking on defending champs Mali. Big game here for Morocco. It's a must-win game if they want to find themselves in the quarterfinals. Definitely something that they'll think about hard going into the games. They need to start off strong. Ensure that they don't let the Mali ladies overtake them and come away with a clean sheet. As we have a look at Mali on your screen, Mali, the defending champs and also the last 5-time champs of this under-18 FIBA Afrobasket. Something that very few teams have achieved, and they definitely won't want to go away from this game or take nothing away from this tournament. It's a must-win for them as we have a look at that starting 5.
And the starting 5 for Morocco, we have Bouboul, HILALI, Louveton, Bouyaoui, and Masrou for Morocco.
Well, we're almost ready to get underway. Morocco take on Mali. And just as I said earlier, 4 teams have already qualified for the quarterfinals. Tunisia, Cameroon's overpowering Rwanda with a big performance by Damara Zemedi. Egypt with a clean sheet, and Uganda, who dominated Nigeria with Restina Nangwe, 31 points and 10 rebounds. And now with this final game, or final group game about to go underway, we'll surely know who the final 4 teams will be that will join in the quarterfinals. Well, almost set and ready to get going. It is Mali who take on Morocco, final group game. Well, that will be called as an infringement against Mali. First turnover of the game, and if you don't know, well, the ball has to reach its highest heights before one of the jumpers can tip it. Morocco now on the first attack, but just could not fall for Al-Halmi. Open shot there for Sidibe. Doesn't make, but they keep the rebound. Well, Morocco unable to keep this Mali side outside, and it's first foul from them. Well, one of two account for Mali. El Hakmi looking for numbers. She does find her teammate Masroor, and they get the open buckets.
And that lady Masroor was was really missing in the game against Angola due to foul trouble. As one of their leading scorers, they really needed her presence on the court.
From outside, the captain can't find, but it will remain Mali possession. Again, not able to convert. That time around, double. Morocco bring it outside, and they now attack, and brilliant basketball coming from Morocco. As Coach Senur looks on. Mali now looks for back, and it's a big shot coming from outside. That young lady, Vector.
There's a nice baseline job by Morocco, but the block there by none other than Mama Doumbia. And the referees have said that the three-point shot was actually a 2 by Bert.
Well, turnover from the Moroccans, and something they won't want, but it's a great defensive play coming from El Hakmi, stopping that fast break from Mali.
And you can see the Malian boys who have already qualified cheering their ladies on from the stands.
Shot from outside. Does not fall, but Mali do keep possession. The captain now looks to attack. Shot clock winding down, had to pull up the shot. Doesn't go, and Morocco come away with it.
And that lady with the ball there that we just saw, AZ Louveton, she's averaging 20.5 points a game.
From outside, El Hakmi doesn't fall, but a foul will be called against Mali. Double being called on that rebound. Morocco now with an opportunity and a beautiful find, beautiful pass, and it's Masroor who comes away with it.
She's got all 6 of Morocco's points this afternoon.
Tense or nervous start from Mali as a travel violation is called against Samake. Big block this time around, and they know that's the lady that they need to stop from scoring as they come away with it to Mali. Well, they keep possession, and the big lady, Dabo, finishes. 6 apiece now in this first quarter. Masroor could not find, but they turn it over to Mali, and Morocco now can get the leads. Looks like a travel, will be called a travel.
And the referee in the right position to call that. Very good transition offense there by Morocco as they found themselves in a 3-2 position before that travel.
From outside, side iron, but they keep possession. Another opportunity for Mali as they get the rebound again, but this time was a block coming from Morocco as they come in transition. From outside, well, that young lady, the lady that leads the Morocco offense, opening her account. Long three, and it's a beautiful response from Mali.
Belt there, who had a 2-point shot that we thought was the 3, was in the 2, has come back to show that she's got the range.
Well, if there was ever a time that Morocco needed to bring it, definitely are in this first quarter. Another 2 points for them. Well, big man play, and you'll definitely enjoy that. Double coming through.
It's good to see that in this day and age where shooting is obviously more important, that we still have the fundamentals of centers and forwards establishing their dominance inside.
Outside once again, big shot! And it falls once again for that young lady, Louverton. 2 of 2 from outside.
That's one way to keep us entertained.
Some great defense coming from Morocco, stolen from Mali, and another opportunity now. Great footwork, but she was blocked. And Mali had to come back with some good defense of their own. Well, it's been an exciting first quarter, and right now Morocco in the lead as we head into a timeout. Well, it's been an exciting first quarter. Morocco having a brilliant start over Mali. Mali's still in it, but definitely been fireworks on both sides of the court.
And like you mentioned, this is a must-win game for Morocco, and that explains why they've come out guns blazing with all the fireworks like you mentioned.
Well, looking for the drive was El Halil. Finds inside, and it's another attack. They definitely bringing it. This time getting the foul, and she'll go to the line for 2.
And that would be Double's second personal foul. But Mali is not short of big men or post players or forwards that can make a change in this game.
Two of 2 is Amina. And changes now for Mali. As Sidibe will take a break. Well, chance now for Mali to come back into the game. Thought about taking another long 3. Big 3 from that lady. Bagged. Well, she's keeping Mali in the game.
That's her 8 points of the game, just to show you how... 9 points of the game, my apologies, to show you how productive she's been. She now goes 3 for 4 on the 3-point line.
Well, Morocco couldn't convert on that occasion, and now it's a chance. Well, thought it was a chance for Mali, and frustrations coming from Bet. She's called on the travel and very frustrated.
She doesn't believe she traveled, though. She double dribbled on that one because she doesn't remember bouncing the ball.
Well, big block coming through as Musro looked to drive.
It is a tall task to ask any of these ladies to get any open layup in there. Mali has probably one of the biggest teams in the tournament, and that's why they're able to block every shot.
Almost was another basket, but could not find, and Mali now can tie the game. Still retain possession. Does Mali. Stolen once again. Good defense coming from Louis Vuitton. Bit of a rush shot, and Mali were looking for that transition, but it was Morocco who was running back.
A lot of physical play between these two teams. You can see that even off the ball, well, especially off the ball.
From outside, does it go? Yes, it does. The captain, Al Hilal, with a 3.
And the Moroccan boys on the side loving it as they continue chanting their defense, defense.
Again, same position, almost found, but it's a big rebound by Dabo. Again, long 3, and this time around, they managed to sink, coming from Kumare.
And Umu Kumare is one player to be fearful of. She leads this team with 19 points per game.
Well, some loose change being picked up by Mali. They have numbers, they should score, and they do, and tie the game. 19 apiece now as we head to the last minute. And but with that basket, a timeout is called. This time around, Morocco want to talk it over. Well, it is the first quarter. Well, it is the first quarter here. Mali take on Morocco. It's 19 apiece after really a firing start from this Moroccan side. Mali have managed to come back in it.
And you mentioned that they are 5-time champions, and it's not for nothing. 5-time straight champions. And they are the most successful team in this competition with 8 titles under their name.
From outside, another long shot. Side iron. Mali coming away with it. Well, not the greatest of passes, but it is Morocco who have numbers. Big block. And what a way to stop it, but she did not give up, did El Hakmi, and manages to find two.
Shaima El Hakmi can be considered the catalyst in this team where you have...
Well, the catalyst she is, but on the other side, Kumare, long three and is fouled, and man, oh man, it's a great shooting we're seeing from both teams in this quarter.
I mean, she goes up to 8 points just like that. And in the last game, she had 34 points. And she knows that this is nothing like the last game. And this is a very important game as Morocco is a team that is very competitive.
Well, she makes good on that three-point play. And the Mali boys are loving it. Stoppage on the floor. Seems to be an issue on the clock. Well, last possession should be the last possession for Morocco. From outside, big shots, doesn't go, and will Mali get that last shot to go? From outside, front iron, and that will be how we end this first quarter. It's been a big scoring quarter from both sides, and interesting times as we end the quarter with Mali at 23 and Morocco at 21. Well, it's definitely been an exciting first quarter as we head into the second quarter right now. Key players in that first quarter for Mali, Kumara and Bagda, both having 9 points and 2 blocks, with Morocco having Louis Vuitton with her 6 points and 1 steal. Evenly contested game as we head into the second quarter.
We always knew that two African powerhouses such as these there would be very little to separate between the two teams. And we're seeing that now. Very high first quarter scoring. And on top of that too, it's not like it's just been no defense. There's been some hard defense, some blocks, some defensive stops, bodies going down. But somehow both teams have managed to just give us a high scoring first quarter.
Mali now goes inside but kicks it out, and this time nothing but air. We've been seeing those shots go in and could not convert on that first one. Vuitton kicks it outside. Unfortunately, travel will be called. That time.
That was a very good defensive closeout to also just deny the pass to the corner shooter, Bubul.
They tried again from outside. This time she does not make a mistake.
That is my Muna Traore of Mali.
Morocco now struggling to get inside, but they settle for the shot, and it's a good shot. That time from Bubul.
Very well taken after they just moved the Malian defense.
Well, from the corner it was Mali, and Bubul comes away with it. Vuitton pulls up a shot of her own, almost went in. She keeps it alive, does the captain, SABRIEL HILALI.
And with that, she ties the game.
Mali now on the attack, another shot. Well, it's been a game of shooting in this game. It's been some beautiful shooting from both ends. Mali with another 3-point shot.
And that's her third made 3-point shots of this game. She is a very prolific shooter. Umu Kumare.
Well, mistake now coming from Morocco's side. Mali taking the side. From outside. Front iron. Oh, Morocco will count themselves lucky that they didn't concede as they look to be on the attack. Vuitton. Beautiful passing, and I don't know how many shots we're going to count in this game.
I mean, this just goes to show how prepared both teams are, and knowing very well that they can play from the inside, make a lot of cuts, but also shoot quite efficiently from the 3-point line.
Well, missed opportunity from Mali as Morocco have the numbers. They take it inside, and a foul will be called.
And that's our first foul of the quarter.
And with that foul, we will have first timeout of this quarter. 29 apiece in the second. Well, out of the timeout, it is 29 apiece in the second quarter. Mali, the defending champs, take on Morocco. Must-win game for Morocco. Bubul getting away from her defender, finding Louboutin. They have to pull it up. Louboutin just couldn't finish. Long shots, in and out. Does Morocco come away with it? Well, great transition play, great offense coming from Masrou, really taking it on against Mali.
And like we said, she's been a very important figure for this team, especially offensively. As she averages 16 points per game, despite being down last game due to foul trouble and spending quite a lot of time on the bench. She's come back here with a bit of a bang, if I can say it, to say the least.
Two of two on the line. Mali on the attack. Great offense coming from Mali right now.
Dabo continuing to dominate in the paint like she did in the first quarter.
Well, they moved the ball around. Did Morocco were patient enough and are rewarded with another two.
That is very good ball rotation, selfless play, and just patience.
Big fight for the rebound, and a travel will be called against Mali.
Sidibe, they're not happy with the rep because you could see there was a bit of short pulling there. And that just goes to speak on the physicality of this team. Morocco does not have the size that Mali has, but they're competing, especially on the board.
Louboutin looking for space. Finds her captain. Thought about shooting, did HILALI, but it's a shot from the side, and it's Bubul with a brilliant shot from the corner.
Very little separating these two teams, and Morocco has brought the fire here.
Well, another long shot by Mali. Not finding the target. And it's Morocco now who can extend their lead. Masrou, not afraid to go inside, but couldn't finish on that occasion.
I mean, even when you showed, you're not afraid to go inside and you have that level of footwork and speed.
Open shot from the corner, and Morocco were found wanting. No one was there to defend Dabo, and it was an easy layup for her.
And Dabo continues to rack up points and rebounds. She sits with 8 points and 8 rebounds so far this game.
Louboutin couldn't keep it to hand, and Mali came away with it.
Mali gets out in transition pretty fast.
Well, the shots to tie the game.
Kouda Traoré just showing that she's more than just a passer and a rebounder and a playmaker, but she can also make buckets.
Louis Vuitton looks to go inside, almost loses it. Long shot. Can't find, but Louis Vuitton gets the rebound. Can't get the bounce. And Mali now in transition. Well, they had to foul. It's a big foul, and it'll be Mali now trying to get themselves in the lead once again.
I mean, I don't think I remember a time when I've seen ladies at the age of 18 or younger playing with this much intensity, but also maintaining this level of poise and just collectiveness to still be able to assess the game as it comes to them.
I agree with you 100%. It's great maturity coming out of both of these teams. They know the intensity is high and they're keeping composure and playing their game and playing some brilliant basketball, to say the least.
It's no wonder that they are Africa's future champions.
Well, 2 of 2 on the line was bagged. The ball finds Louis Vuitton. They go to the corner to Masrur. Ball now again from that corner. This time nothing but air.
These ladies seem to have no hesitation. They're all not just trigger happy, but they can shoot it too, so it makes it all the more easier.
Backed on the side, but couldn't find her mark, and it's a turnover now.
It's surprising because, I mean, that collision there, most refs would either call an offensive foul or a blocking foul, but the referees are just allowing play to go on you.
Well, I know you would have loved the call nonetheless. If you were the defender, you would have loved that charge. But the referees keeping this game at bay.
They've been very consistent with the amount of physicality they've allowed.
Louis Vuitton, open shots. Well, we saw that from where we were sitting. Beautiful shot from Louis Vuitton.
And it's that kind of play that the team is going to need as she now goes up to 9 points.
Well, great give and go from Mali. Got some space in that Moroccan defense.
And Dabo becomes the third Malian player now in double figures, joining Bert and Kumare.
Changes on the floor as Keite will take a break. Well, she found herself really strapped, but manages to get the turnover. El Hakmi. She now slows it down, and Morocco have a chance for an offensive play. Great movement of the ball, and it's that lady Louis Vuitton who finishes from the side. Pressure defense now from Morocco, making it hard for Mali and forcing a turnover. Mali sort of struggling with this Moroccan defense.
Just struggling to get any sort of opening, especially now as this half winds down.
Bubul. Long two and a beautiful two. El Hakmi.
That is one way to close down the quarter.
As we head to, should be the final possession. Wow, final possession, but Morocco almost stealing it. And it'll be a long three. And well, a beautiful three as Kumare. That's been her spot. That's been her corner.
And she goes up to 15 points in this game, shooting a respectable 4 from 9 on the three-point line and 100% on the free throw line.
Well, frustrations now for Morocco. 7 seconds to play in this second quarter. We have a timeout on the floor. Well, 7 seconds, 51 to play in the second quarter. 42 apiece. It's been a tight affair from the beginning. Well, let's see what Morocco can do now in this last 7 seconds. Well, it's Louis Vuitton. Couldn't get the three. Louis Vuitton did everything right, but the shot didn't go, and that is how we will close the second quarter. The first half, 42 apiece. Morocco must win game, fighting it out against defending champs Mali. Well, at halftime, 42 to Mali, Morocco 42. Well, we are at the University of Pretoria for the Under-18 Afrobasket. It is the last game of Group B in the ladies section. And a tight affair it has been in this first half. Mali taking on defending champs, defending 5-time champs, that is. And it's 42 apiece as we head over into the third.
That was a very entertaining first half. Not shy of high intensity, highlights, and I don't think we've seen any lowlights, but both teams really pulling their weight here and showing us just how important such a competition is.
Indeed, both teams have put on a show, and just looking at the game leaders, Louis Vuitton for Morocco with 11 points, 4 assists and 3 rebounds. The captain, Al Hilal, coming through with 8 points, as well as Elina Mazrur with 8 points, 4 rebounds and 2 assists. On the other side, Mali had Kumare with 15 points and 2 rebounds, 2 block shots, as well as Bags, who came through with 11 points and 2 block shots, and Dabo, 10 points and 9 rebounds. Well, into the third we go. 42 apiece, and we all know that third quarter is where the game can change.
It's a real difference maker, especially in momentum. And most coaches either lose it here because they've just come from a break where their team has not only rested, but they've managed to re-strategize.
Well, some strong defense and a big foul. But Al Hakmi able to get up from the floor. Morocco on the attack. They lose it as Mali come away with it.
And just very high pace for both teams. I mean, just getting up and down the floor that quickly on both offense and defense is commendable. But especially for the transition defense there that Morocco played.
Well, it's a big game for Morocco. They know they have to put in a lot of work against this Mali side. And they've been doing it so well during this game. Long shot coming through, and well, as she did in that first half, she's come through to open her account in the second. Louis Vuitton looks to go inside. Can't find the pass outside, and Mali come away with it. And again, some great running back, this time around from Al Hakmi.
And I mean, just to take it back, you spoke about how well Umu Kumare of Mali has played. But she's continued with that hot streak into this half. Now taking a tally up to 18 points.
Well, another turnover there from Morocco, and the captain, Doumbia, finishing it off for Mali. High pressure defense, and the captain comes away with it. Can she finish? No, she does not. And a little bit of a tussle between the players. Frustrations. Al Hakmi a little frustrated right now.
And rightly so, but the refs have been very, very consistent in how they've officiated this game.
Well, with that foul, there will be a timeout on the floor as Mali 5 points ahead. coming out of that timeout. It is Mali that are now 5 points ahead as they look to extend that lead. Morocco haven't had the greatest of starts in this quarter.
And the captain there is Mama Doumbia. Just her ability to push the ball down the floor has been nothing short of inspirational, especially for her team.
Well, leading from the front is Dumbi, 2 of 2 on the free throw line. Mali now up 7. Well, it was a possession where Morocco had to score, and they really drew the defense, and it was a great finish from Mazrou.
I mean, Dabo just slept for a second there, and she was left to pay for it.
Long two, great rebound, almost scoring Kumari, but she is fouled and she'll go to the line.
It's as though it's pretty much guaranteed that she'll make 2 for 2 and take a tally up to 20. And slowly but surely, Mali is trying to build some sort of momentum and break free from the Moroccan team.
Well, as you said, it's 2 of 2 is Kumari. She now takes herself to 20 points.
She is inevitable.
Long three. Hits the front iron, but they still retain possession to Morocco. El Hakmi looking for space, looking for the pass, and again from the other side this time around, but it's the same pass, and Mazrou able to finish. And again, some great defensive work coming from Morocco, drawing another steal. Mali not happy with that call.
But never mind that, Mali needs, they've considered 2 baskets in the same manner. Just the person on the baseline not helping. And I think for them to change anything, they'll need that. As they almost conceded there again.
Well, it wasn't a great shot, but Louis Vuitton did get it, and it will be a turnover. Louis Vuitton putting in some great work for a team. Not really sure what the issue is at the moment.
And Mali has 6 players on the court at the moment. Oh, she goes back to the bench. Maimuna, call her. You can just imagine the type of pressure the Malian coach Yakite Sori is under, because you've just won 5 straight under 18 Afrobasket championships and you're trying to go for 6 now, and it's almost as expected, and the substitution makes all the change that Maimuna called her.
Louis Vuitton from the top. Can't get it to go. Big rebound from Dabo. move it on, looking for space. Almost stolen, but El Hakmi keeps it for the Moroccans.
And this is the biggest lead of the game for either team.
Has to take up the shot as the shot clock winds down. El Hakmi couldn't finish on that occasion. Amina so another easy basket for the Mali ladies.
It seems like they're going to be running away with it from now on, as they've created quite a comfortable lead of 9 points.
Well, blocked shot for Dabo from outside. Well, she's hit a couple of those that time around, could not, and on that rebound, a foul will be called.
And Dabo in a double-double at the moment with, I think that's 14 rebounds and 10 points.
Long three. Well, Morocco should have gotten that rebound and are punished. Double adding to her tally.
And Dabo under the rim is pretty much inevitable.
Big three. And Bat continues with her tally. Well, Mali now 14-point lead and running away, or seem to be running away with the game.
And the Moroccan ladies look gassed, but I'm pretty sure that they've got an extra gear in them.
Well, it's still early to call it. Morocco can still come back, but it'll really be tough for them against this Mali side.
Morocco with the inbound there.
El Hakmi hasn't found her rhythm in this third quarter. El Hakmi.
And I think Dabo has made all the difference in this game because of her inside presence. She has forced Morocco to focus so much on the inside that the shooters from Mali is now starting to shoot, and when the focus on the perimeter, she dominates on the inside.
Mali now to extend the lead, and they've taken those long shots, and well, I did call it. Kumare has been hitting it up from both ends of the court and now forces a timeout as Mali with a big enough lead in this third quarter. Well, it was Umar Kumare who forced that time out. Brilliant shooting from outside. Definitely extending this lead for Mali, and Morocco had to regroup. Louis Vuitton finding her captain.
The Malian fans here, very loud.
Well, some great defense from Mali. Shot clock now at 1, and it definitely is loud here in the stadium. It's been Mali in the third quarter. Well, Al Hakmi gave it away, and Mali have the numbers. Couldn't finish, but they will keep the ball. And now a referee, it does stop the game. As you see the Mali boys in the stands, and seems to be an injury of that last play.
It's an injury Mali does not want, especially on Rakia Toubert, because she's been a very good player for this team and contributed meaningfully to the success of the team for where they stand at the moment.
Yeah, well, let's hope for the Mali side it's not too serious of the injury. She was holding on to her knee as Coach Sori looks on. And Coach Asina Wuni of Morocco having a look as well. Well, up on her feet is backed. She'll head over to the bench. Well, Mali have extended this lead, 17 points in it. It's a really strong lead, a good lead for them. Morocco have to really work on their defense and more especially their offense to try and bring themselves back in it.
I think the question still remains, does Morocco have more in the tank to give in this game?
Well, second chance points or second chance attempts being given. And the foul is called, and off to the free throw line Mali will go. As we have a look at Bagged, she seems to be okay on that bench.
That would be much to the relief of Coach Diakite Sohi.
Well, 1 of 2, and Morocco now trying to beat this Mali defense. Louis Vuitton couldn't get the pass through, but will maintain possession. Mali fans are big and loud right here at the University of Pretoria. And the struggles continue for Morocco in this quarter. Well, not the greatest pass coming from Traore.
And I think it is time we start mentioning the success of this this Malian team. especially at junior level, and just how much of a powerhouse they will be on a global stage soon.
Tough defense from Mali, but there's an open shot for the captain. Can't get it to go, but they retain possession. Well, they did think it was their ball, but referee calls it Mali, so it's another turnover.
The referee, they're saying that the ball came off the hands of Buyayawi.
Double. It's been a big factor inside, has double, and caused many problems for the Moroccans as she heads to the free throw line. Point lead now for Mali as Dabo sinks those free throws.
And you can hear the crowd growing ever more loud here in favor of Mali. Just trying to disrupt the Moroccan players' focus here.
Louis Vuitton, well, forced shots, but she finds her mark, does Louis Vuitton, and they'll be happy with those points. Easy pickings there for Keita.
Well, no matter what Morocco does, Mali seems to have all the answers.
All the answers indeed, as they force another turnover. Can't get it to go that time around. And a foul will be called.
I think the referees will try to deliberate if that basket counts or not.
As we see the pull there and the finish, will be interesting to see what the referees decide. Well, basket will count, and it will be an unsportsmanlike. As we saw in that replay, it was a pull of the jersey to cause that foul.
And this captain has been fantastic. She's been phenomenal for this Malian side, Mama Doumbia.
Well, 3-point play for Mali, and they will retain possession because of that unsportsmanlike foul. Double, couldn't finish. It's the captain who gets the rebound. Inside they go. It's again the captain getting the rebound. They can't seem to finish. But it's another opportunity for Mali. Long two. And captain by captain leading from the front.
Man, hustle play after hustle play after hustle play.
Again, she gets the steal, does the captain, and finishes it off with a beautiful left-hand layup.
That's 12 points for her. And very close to a double-double, despite only playing 13 minutes of the game so far.
Well, should have been a 2. She's been scoring those, manages to get the rebound. Well, they almost lost it, did Morocco, but foul is called against Mali.
These teams are playing so well at such a high level that you even forget that they're only 18.
The future stars of Africa.
And the future does look very bright for Africa if these are the torchbearers.
Vuitton finds her captain in the corner. She looks to drive. Can't get it to go, and Mali will look for the last shot of the quarter. Well, that won't count, and it's definitely been a Mali quarter. It was a quarter that started off 42 apiece. Morocco only managing to score 6, and at the end of the third, it is a Mali at 75, Morocco 48. Well, we are about to get this fourth quarter started. Final game of the group stages. This is Group B, Mali versus Morocco. Morocco dominating the third quarter, scoring 33 points of Morocco's 6. It was really a fantastic quarter from that Mali side. At some point in time, it did seem that this game would have gone either way, but right now it does look like a game that will be for Mali. Well, Morocco will start us off in this fourth quarter. They need to get themselves a couple of good possessions. The captain from outside, front iron.
It's very difficult when a game that was close just a quarter ago is now this tight, and you need this game in order to win. Whereas Mali is doing this in order to assert their dominance so that they send a message out to a few of the other competitors.
Mali go inside. Big woman play, but it's stolen or stripped rather by Vuitton. Mazrou would normally finish, but throws it away, and Mali come away with it.
And you can see the captain there, Mama Doumbia, just trying to show the referees that it was not a moving screen on her side.
Mazrou can't finish, but Vuitton will keep it in play.
I mean, that lady there, Aiza Vuitton, has been very crucial for this Moroccan team. Every loose ball, she's the first one to it. And yet that won't exactly reflect on all the stuff she does won't exactly reflect on the stats sheet. But despite all of that, she still leads her team in points per game.
Well, she has been the captain on the field, or rather the marshal on the field. As they try to go inside. From the corner, Vuitton. Beautiful shot by her. That will be a great confidence booster.
It's takes her tally up to 16 points. And you know she averages just a little over 20 points per game in this competition.
And with that shot, Morocco able to get another turnover for Mali. So they can try and get something going now. Louboutin. The captain almost losing it. But her teammates did find Amina and was able to finish. And another great defensive work coming from Al Hakmi and forcing a timeout now for Mali. Well, we are in the fourth quarter of this game. The under-18 Afrobasket final Group B game for the ladies. Mali comfortably ahead, 77 to Morocco's 53. But 7 minutes is a very long time in basketball. Anything can happen. So much can change. Bubul. Well, she tried to penetrate, but it will be an offensive foul that is called.
Farah Al Gumari is the one who committed the foul there.
Mali now with a chance to extend their lead. Left her open. Did Morocco and Dabo with a beautiful finish.
The dime. That was such a beautiful play. The presence of mind to be able to make such a pass or such a read when running that fast.
Well, Morocco come back with the 2 points of their own, using the numbers that they had and adding to their tally.
And that layup takes the captain, SABRIEL Al-Hilali, into double digits.
Big block coming from Louboutin. She's very frustrated, but with some great defensive work. Just needs to keep her nerves at a bay. Doesn't want to get herself a technical foul. Well, great to see that lady back on the court. Back in it and driving layup, strong driving layup, and also gets the foul to finish her and one play.
I could have guaranteed she was almost going to shoot that three-pointer, but she fooled me just as much as she did her defender.
Well, there'll be a retake to that shot. Well, still can't finish, is bagged, but it's that captain who gets another rebound and gets an additional 2.
And that's her double-double rebound right there.
Open shot for Louboutin. Can't find Inside they go, and beautiful footwork. Tumbia couldn't find it. Another shot from outside, and that lady Kumara, she's had a brilliant shooting in this game.
7 for 14 on the three-point line. That is a stat any player will dream of. She makes me want to get on the court.
Well, if you get on the court, will you also make 7 or 14?
Just to assist.
Well, stolen by Morocco. Louis Vuitton now, strong finish. Just that ability to run that fast, first of all, is commendable. But to even run that fast and then still have the presence of mind to stop and finish with the offhand because you've just had a split second to look at your position on the court. Well, these players have been showing us some really good skills. At any level, this is surely great basketball to watch. Double with the rebound. She will be fouled. And Double has really had an impressive game today. Sitting with 16 points and 18 rebounds. She's put on some good work inside. Will make that 18 points. Double, 5 of 5 on the free throw line. Stripped, and another great defensive work from Mama Dumbia. Morocco coming away with it.
Just so many players on the floor there. And it looks like SABRIEL HILALI has taken a knock as she limps to the halfway line.
Well, the shot clock is winding down. They had to take that long shot. And Coach Sori now will surely be feeling more comfortable at this point in time. His Mali side comfortably ahead. Beautiful pass. And bagged with the finish.
I mean, how do you stop that? She's able to get anything she wants, and look at how much of a presence she can be defensively.
From outside, bagged. Can't get it to go. Step back. Mali looking to go inside. From outside, long shots. Looked like it was blocked. Well, not the greatest of passes as Bagged comes away with it. And she takes her man on herself and she will get fouled. And with that foul, it will be a timeout. 3 minutes, 12 seconds to play in this fourth quarter as Morocco want to talk it over. Well, we're almost at the last stages of this fourth quarter, this Group B encounter, as Mali have dominated the second half.
What was once a tight game at the half seems like a distant memory now, as the difference is up to 34 between the two teams.
Yeah, Morocco would definitely be disappointed in how they played in the second half. Really were coming after the Mali side. Just couldn't convert, as Louis Vuitton now with another shot that doesn't go. Great defensive work from that young lady, Al-Hakimi rather. Well, frustrations galore for the Moroccan side. After that turnover, a little lip, I guess, from Al-Hakimi. She's really been frustrated in this second half and getting that technical foul, as her coach now, Coach Sinoni, having a word with her.
And I mean, despite whatever that may be happening on the court, that is no way to express frustration. That's why it's called a technical foul. And Omudabo has gone to the bench. I think that is the end of the night for her. She leaves us here with 18 points, 18 rebounds. And I mean, 18 rebounds might not be something new to her, but to have 9 offensive rebounds in one game, that is a pretty impressive stat line.
She's really put on some great work here for the Mali side. And they needed someone like that who is going to get some work for them offensively. As we see Masrur continue with her dominance. Well, the changes have come onto the court as Assa Traore gets the give and go and gets 2 more points for her side.
It looks as though Coach Jackie Tesori is asking his ladies to keep up the intensity despite several changes made on the court and to try and get to 100 points.
Well, it's another turnover and another opportunity for them to score. Long shot coming through, and just like we've seen from Kumare, the changes have come on and shown us that they can do it as well.
Asa Traore, they're making sure she leaves her name on the score sheet here.
El Hakmi blocked. And El Hakmi looking for a foul, but it'll just be a block.
But even that lady there, Riakitu Bert, she has been very impressive this game, especially on the offensive end, but now showing that she's versatile and she can also give us something on defense, as she's got 5 steals and 2 blocks.
Well, foul called there. Mazwu almost losing it, but getting the foul. Well, as we head on to this last minute of the game, Louis Vuitton looks to score, and great cut there from the Moroccan side. That time around from Uyaoui. Another long shot. Almost going in. Morocco come away with it, and a foul will be called.
And just a lot of bodies on the floor.
Well, who would have thought that the game would end off like this? At some stage, well, actually at halftime, it was 42 apiece, and it was Mali who really ran away with it in that third quarter, scoring 33 points of Morocco's 6. And that gave them a comfortable cushion, comfortable lead. Backcourt is called, to the shock of Bergt. Coach also not happy, but it will be a backcourt nonetheless.
I mean, Mali still has another possession in this because it's only 14 seconds for the shot clock.
El Hakmi. Bubu might have to take the shot. She does. Can't find, but Louis Vuitton will get the last shot in it for Morocco. Backed. Can't find. And that will be the last shot of the game. It was definitely a tough game in the first half. In the second half, Mali came away with it. It is Mali who come away with this game. It's been a tough encounter. A great extension of the lead by the Mali side. Morocco will not be happy with how they performed, but it's been a great performance nonetheless. And at the end of the fourth quarter, and at the end of the game, it is Mali 97, Morocco with 61.